Welcome to Trader Channel, February 20, 2025, complete review of BNB Chain. In this video, first of all, I want to introduce BNB to you. Secondly, I will share some recent news about BNB that is very important. In the third stage, we will go to CoinMarketCap and review the market cap of this project. Finally, we will make our price predictions for this token trough technical analysis on the price charts. Let's start the first piece of news. Mr. CZ wants to share a picture of his dog on social media and suggests that they might interact with some of the meme coins created on the BNB chain. And he did it. As you know, right now I can say that since the crypto market crashed and Bitcoin dropped to $20,000, $16,000 or $30,000 up to now, for trading and investment, the meme coin market hasn't really changed. This market has generally been hot and has grown more and more every day. Currently, I can say that meme coins are at their peak. Every day, we see meme coins crashing, new meme coins emerging, growing and crashing again. The market is hot. However, you should be cautious. I'm telling you right here in this video that the meme coin market is very risky. I recommend that at most, look, we mention good coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and we suggest having 3% to 5% in your crypto portfolio. As you see fit, I recommend that you allocate at most 1% of the funds you have dedicated to the crypto market to meme coins. That way, if a meme coin fails and crashes, you will only lose 1% of the funds allocated of your total portfolio will fall with that meme coin. New regarding Mr. CZ move, he shared a picture of his dog on social media and interacted with meme coins on the BNB chain. It was a good interaction. This move Mr. CZ seems to have been more for fun and creating buzz, but I can help introduce meme coins more and increase attention to the BNB chain. The more attention the BNB chain gets, the higher the potential for BNB to grow. When a well-known figure like Mr. CZ gets involved in such events, a lot of attention is drawn, and it can cause further growth and popularity for meme coins. Even so, due to the rapid rises and falls that meme coins experience, they are currently very popular. They don't always have anything to do with the crypto market. Those who trade and invest in meme coins are completely different from regular investors in financial markets. For investors, this shows that these types of coins can still experience rapid crashes or growth, so you must stay cautious of meme coin market trends. Interestingly, after Mr. CZ shared his dog's picture, here's the second piece of news. A sniper wall, a lone sharpshooter wall, made $28 million by buying into Mr. CZ dog's meme coins called Brooklyn. You have definitely seen this news, especially when people use meme coins in the crypto market and make fast and high profits. There are always news stories that get bolded. I recommend that you don't get too excited with such news. Don't make hasty decisions on meme coins or on your investments. Let's move on to the second piece of news. The BNB chain has this year prioritized meme coin transaction because gas fee have currently increased by 400%. As now when the gas fee increases on a blockchain network, it means fewer people are making transactions on that network. They are completing their own transactions, which is bad for the network. Currently, the gas fee on BNB has increased by 400%, which is not a good sign. The lower the gas fee is, the more people will use the blockchain network for their transactions. With the sharp increase in gas fees, BNB is trying to process meme coin transaction faster. This move could indicate the increasing popularity of meme coins. For investors, this change could impact the speed and cost of transactions. So it's essential to keep an eye on the fluctuations and change in these markets. Now let's move on to the next piece of news, which is a bit more positive. Mr. CZ is introducing a new blockchain explorer for the BNB chain. Mr. CZ move seems to be aimed at strengthening the transparency and performance of the BNB chain, which is excellent news. When anything happens to increase transparency and improve performance in blockchain networks, and the speed of transactions increases, we can say that these two key factors will help the blockchain network grow. Having a new blockchain explorer will allow users to check transactions more easily, which could help build more trust in the BNB chain. For investors, this shows that BNB is improving its infrastructure for faster and more transparent transactions. For those who don't know what a blockchain explorer is, I will give you a brief explanation. A blockchain explorer is an online tool that allows users to easily view different transactions and information related to that blockchain. For example, the BNB Chain Explorer can help you see transactions related to various tokens, meme coins, or anything else helping on this blockchain. In general, a blockchain explorer is a necessary tool for those who want to gain more transparency and security from a blockchain network. So up until now, we have fully reviewed BNB and its news. We went to the CoinMarketCap website, and now we want to check out the market cap of this project. One important thing I noticed, I found that 18% of the people who watch our videos are doing so on their phones. Since most people are commuting, whether in the subway, on the bus, heading to work, home, or even driving, I'm doing my best to make this video understandable as a podcast as well. So you don't need to watch the video. By just listening to these analyses, you can stay up to date with the latest news, fundamental analysis, and analysis for projects and tokens. We have just started this approach, and in all videos we are trying to make it so you can easily listen to those videos as a podcast while you are on the go without needing to watch them. However, there are some crucial points, especially in the technical analysis we perform on the price charts. If you listen to the entry video as a podcast, that's fine, but I recommend that you try to watch the few minutes related to the price chart analysis because it will be much clearer and easier to understand. You can even add or subtract your own analysis to that chart analysis. Now let's head over to CoinMarketCap. As you can see, currently the market cap of BNB Chain is $95 billion, which is a very high figure. It's almost reaching $100 billion again and holds the 5th rank, which is a good position. In the past day, it has grown by almost 2%. This is pretty good for a coin with such a high market cap. Over the last 7 days, it's grown by almost 11%. Over the past month, it has dropped by about 4.5%, but in the last year, it has increased by 18.7%. BNB has been one of the coins that has shown great growth. It even performed Bitcoin before its growth in 2024, and since the token was launched in 2017 or 2018, when its price was around $1, $2, $20, or $10. Its current price has risen to $671. Let's move on to the analysis of these cryptocurrencies price charts. We are currently looking at the monthly chart of BNB. In this chart, you can clearly see the growth of BNB, how it has risen from $4, $10, $220, and reached $670. It's really impressive growth. Well, that's natural because Binance is currently the largest crypto exchange. It has a lot of users and the demand for this token is very high. In the line chart, you can easily observe the uptrend. I have marked an ascending channel on the chart for you, and this channel is very clear. I will close this window to improve the image. As you can see, it has a completely valid channel, which is marked for you on the weekly and monthly BNB charts with the help of those two lows and these two highs. Currently, BNB's price has reached its peak, but the prices of $830, $890, $960 and $1,025 are four extremely important levels in the logarithmic chart that I have previously prepared for you. The price of $900 or $960 or around that area, now $900, $890 or $1,000 are important numbers and could represent the next peak for BNB. Now in the logarithmic chart, we also see that BNB's price has reached the top of its channel. If it can break out upwards, we can at least expect the price to move upward by half of this channel. You can take a selling step at any of these four levels, that is $830, $890, $960 or $1,025. Depending on your discretion, the selling step could be 10 to 15% of the BNB you have in your wallet or exchange. You can sell between 10 to 15% on each of the selling levels as you see fit. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, BNBs came close to $500. That was a buying area. Generally, look for $500 downwards based on this ascending channel on the weekly and monthly chart. It could be an important buying zone. Right now, BNB has had a sharp rise both from the bottom and from the top, and we can expect both an upward and downward trend. That is, the likelihood of BNB going up or down is 50-50 at the moment. However, good news has came for BNB. Our Science Master CZ has recently been released from prison. You can see that they are taking a lot of actions which may increase the likelihood of growth or even due to the current state of the crypto market and the potential start of a bearish cycle in Bitcoin. We could expect BNB to trade in a range. At least, as I mentioned earlier, below $500 could be good zones for step-by-step pre-shares. You can buy step-by-step at the prices of $500, $360 and $225. Let me repeat these important prices for you. $500, $360 and $225. The $225 level is somewhat unlikely, but around $500, $400 and $360, these are the prices to expect in a potential bearish trend in the crypto market. Also, there is a chance that BNB might reach these levels. Let's move on to the analysis on the logarithmic chart of BNB. As you can see in the logarithmic chart, the candlesticks and trends have changed a bit. I will hide the previous file and show the one I prepared earlier for you. In the logarithmic chart, as you can see, BNB's price is at the peak, but one difference compared to the line chart is that the logarithmic chart, BNB has not yet reached the top of its channel, and the top of this channel is around $930, which we also saw in the line chart. The $950, $960 and $890 levels were important prices. You can add these two additional selling levels, $718 and $930, to the four selling levels you saw on the line chart based on the logarithmic chart, we can have a higher probability that BNB price might reach $930. The buying levels has also changed somewhat in the logarithmic chart. The $460 levels, an extremely important level in the logarithmic chart, and could be a significant buying area. A high order zone for buying, if it can reach $460, $500, that would also be a very good buying area, and $320 is the same. There is also a chance for $320, and we can expect BNB to reach $320. However, the $225 level is also an important price, both in the line chart and the logarithmic chart, and the lowest price we can predict for BNB in the biggest downturn of the crypto market could be around $140 or $225, which is somewhat unlikely, especially $140, but still $225 is an important price in both charts. The most important investment point I must tell you about BNB is that you should never make a pressure or sell on just one level, either for buying or selling, and if you want to invest money, you should at least split your pressures between two levels. If you have already bought BNB or are buying it now to sell in the future, try to make sure you sell step by step so that you can get the maximum potentially and the most growth for your investment.